Hello everyone, we are 3G Tour, and this is our project Telco Shield, your AI prioritization of flood critical telecom infrastructure. Our team consists of three members. I'm Jayi and I'm the lead and presenter. Yvonne focuses on data and GIS, while Patient focuses on development and AI.
So the key question behind our project is simple. If another major flood happens, which telecom towers should we protect first? Flood can disrupt the telecom service when towers are flooded. At the same time, the operator have limited resource, so they need a data-driven way to identify and prioritize the most vulnerable sites. Our solution uses Jaw AI to access each tower based on the flood susceptibility, terrain, environmental conditions, as well as the density of the surrounding area. We then combine this factor to rank the tower by priority. We also have an LLM explanation layer which translates the model result into a plain language explanation. Let me walk you through the user journey. First, on the overview dashboard, user can get a higher level view, identify areas with higher resilience risk. Next, in the risk register, user can sort and filter the tower based on different characteristics, helping them identify which site should be investigated first. After selecting a tower, the site detail view explains why it is vulnerable, including its flood susceptibility, terrain factors, and surrounding area density. User can then compare different towers in order to determine which site deserves action first. User can also simulate the potential tower failure to understand the possible network impact. Finally, the system turned this insight into an actionable resilience decision, helping the operator to decide which site should be hardened, monitor, or support. So the tower should move from flood risk to prioritization and finally to resilience action.
Next, moving on to the dataset of this project, everything here comes from open or publicly accessible data. The sources do four jobs. First, Sentinel-1 gives us observed flood extent, while terrain and hydrological data describe flood susceptibility. OpenCell ID provides our telecom site process. WordPop estimates the population around each site, and Malicious Info Banjo provides live viewer level observations. There are 6 stages for our technical workflow. First, we derive flood labels from Sentinel-1, combine them with terrain and hydrological features, and train a susceptibility model validated with a special cross-validation, achieve a PRAUC of 0.924. We then score telecom sites, add population exposure and network redundancy, and generate a priority ranking. Finally, live rainfall and real conditions apply on operational multiplier so the ranking can escalate during a flood event. Moving on to the innovation, first we don't build another flood forecasting model. We focus on a more actionable questions, which is which telecom sites should be protected first. Second, the model is explainable. Feature attributions show why a site is considered flood susceptible, supporting plain language explanations for operators. Third, the SAM framework supports both long-term hardening decisions and live escalation during a flood event. Next, we'll briefly demonstrate the Telco Shell prototype. The complete demo is accessible through the link on slide 14, while here we have prepared a short highlight showing its key features and decision support capabilities.
Telco prioritizes telecom towers based on network consequence, not just flood hazard. For example, T001 it serves 401,070 people and ranked first, while T00461 serves over 10,000 but ranked 64 because its users have safer alternative. This helps operators decide which sites to harden first and where to spend their budget. Our analysis also show that 89% of exposed users could be covered through emergency roaming, while only 17,000 require physical investment. We also recognize that the current limitation, tower locations are estimated, radar can miss flooding in dense area, and we do not yet have the real operator coverage or outage data. Our coverage and cascade analysis are therefore planning great estimates. To improve this, we will integrate survey tower locations, real operator coverage and outage records, better flood depth data, and backhaul topology. The pipeline is designed to scale. Moving to another state requires a new Earth engine to export rather than rebuilding the system, and it runs on free tier computing without a GPU. For adoption, we propose piloting with a mobile operator and validating the result against historical outage records. The system can continuously update river conditions and retain after each monsoon using newly observed flood data. Our next step is to move from vulnerability scoring to actual failure predictions. Learning which towers will really go offline, how long outage may last, and when river breaches may occur. Beyond that, we aim to support cross-operator roaming, identify where new towers would provide the greatest resilience, and ultimately create a national resilience index that measures how many people remain without network fallback during each monsoon. That's all from us. Thank you.